Okay, let's talk about your money, but more specifically, where it's all going. You know that sinking feeling you get at the end of the month? That moment of panic when you look at your bank account and just wonder, where did it all go? Well, if that's you, then stick around because this explainer is exactly what you need.
So let me ask you this, straight up, where did your money go last month? And I don't mean a rough guess. I mean, do you know, down to the penny, where every single dollar you earned actually went? If the answer is kind of fuzzy or just a flat-out no, you're not alone. But that confusion, that's the real enemy we're here to fight.
And here's a little secret. You probably think you have a spending problem or an income problem, right? But what if I told you that's not the real issue? What if the actual root of the problem is something way simpler and something you can start fixing, like right now?
That's it. It's not about willpower, at least not yet. It's about a lack of information. You're essentially flying blind, trying to land a plane in the fog with no instruments. The problem is that your spending is totally invisible to you.
I mean, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? This isn't just about saving a few bucks. This is about taking back control. Because right now, those little untracked expenses, the random online purchase, the daily coffee, they are in the driver's seat of your financial life. It's time to switch places.
So, this whole feeling of your money just vanishing into thin air, that's what we're tackling head on. It's not some kind of dark magic, it's just spending that you're not paying attention to. And you can't solve a problem you can't see.
Okay, so let's talk about the good stuff, the why. Why should you even bother with all this tracking? Because the reward is so much bigger than just a healthier bank account. It's about completely rewriting your relationship with money and finally unlocking those big goals you have. When you start tracking, it's like turning on the lights. All of a sudden, you'll see these hidden patterns in your spending. You'll finally get a real, honest look at what you need versus what you just want. This is how you build a budget that doesn't feel like a punishment, how you cut out the waste, and how you actually start making moves on that dream vacation or paying off debt for good. All right, so you're on board. But how do you actually do this? Well, the great news is there's no single right way. We're going to walk through 3 different methods, 3 paths you can take, so you can pick the one that feels right for you. So, here they are at a glance. You've got the old school manual method, which is amazing for building awareness, but yeah, it takes some discipline. Then there's the envelope system, the absolute king of controlling your spending, but it's not great for all the online stuff we do. And of course, you've got apps, which are super convenient, but sometimes you can feel a little disconnected. Let's dig in.
So how do you choose? Well, think about what you value most. If you love simplicity and you're someone who really learns by doing, the manual method is for you, a simple notebook or spreadsheet. The physical act of writing down $5 coffee makes it so much more real. But if your biggest weakness is that impulse buy, the envelope system is your new best friend. It's simple. When the cash in your eating out envelope is gone, it's gone. Period.
Okay, but maybe the idea of writing everything down or carrying cash around just sounds like a nightmare. You live your life on your phone. You want speed, you want data, you want it to be easy. Well, there's a path for you too. This is where technology is just awesome. Apps can link right to your bank accounts and automate almost all the hard work. Something like Mint is great for seeing the big picture, your spending, your net worth, all in one place. But a tool like YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget, is different. It's a whole philosophy. It makes you give every single dollar a job before the month even starts. These apps turn all your data into simple charts that give you an instant reality check. But I want you to remember this, okay? This is probably the most important thing I'll say. Don't go searching for the perfect system. The fanciest app in the world is totally useless if you never open it. The best system is the one you'll actually stick with. That's it. That's the secret.
Okay, enough talking. Let's get to the doing. I'm going to give you a simple 30-day challenge that will completely change the way you see your money forever.
But first, we need to agree on the one unbreakable rule, and that rule is consistency. You can't just do this for a weekend and expect to see results. It doesn't work that way. The real magic, the real insights, they only show up if you commit to doing it day in and day out.
So here's the plan. Step 1. Just pick one method. Don't agonize over it, just pick one and go. Step 2, for the next 30 days, you track everything. And I mean everything. Every coffee, every subscription, every single cent. Step 3, group that spending into simple buckets. Food, transport, fun. After a month, you'll have this incredible map of your spending. And that's when you get to step 4. You find the leaks. And finally, step 5. Don't try to change everything at once. Just pick one thing, one leak, and make one small change. That's how this all starts.
Let's wrap this up with a big reality check. For so many of us, that constant feeling of being broke isn't actually about how much we make. It's about hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars just quietly slipping away through dozens of tiny invisible cracks. And at the end of the day, that's all tracking is. It's like flipping a light switch in a dark room. It doesn't magically create more money, but it shows you exactly where your money is so you can finally tell it where you want it to go. So now, it is your turn. I have a challenge for you. Don't even worry about the full 30 days yet. Just try it for 7 days, 1 week. Track everything. And then come back here and drop a comment below letting us all know the one thing that surprised you the most. I guarantee you'll find something.
And hey, once you've gotten the hang of tracking, the next level is automation. In our next explainer, we're going to show you how to set up your finances so they start building wealth for you automatically on autopilot. You won't want to miss it. I'll see you then.